When you're fishing, what sort of lure do you use? Come on, let's have a fishing battle, you fucking asshole. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Pokemon Uranium. So I'm gonna go ahead and dish out some quick apologies for a couple of things. The last two episodes of Pokemon Uranium and a couple of other things. Of course you got a critical hit. We're gonna start with this shit again. I'll put that on hold. Last time we got our ass beat by this fucking Tubjaw here. Completely destroyed our whole new team. I managed to level up everyone, give them a couple of new moves. I'm hoping that now I can actually stand a chance, but unfortunately this thing kind of destroys my entire party. Thankfully he didn't use Water Gun that time, because Luna's weak to Water Gun, so is Farah, and then Birdo is weak to Bite. So this thing wrecks my entire team. So I have a huge Water Dark weakness, which is exactly what this thing is. But thankfully this time it actually was dumb and only used Bite, so we managed to take it down. Numbskull, I said fishing! Don't challenge me in a fucking battle, you stupid fucking asshole. Can't just talk to trainers anymore. Wait, you mean you don't use a special lure? Anyways, last time we made it over to Route 6, we unveiled our new team here, consisting of, whoops, that's our bag, the unfortunately fainted Birdo, Luna Pup, who we got last time, who doesn't have a cry for whatever reason, and Farah here. What I started off apologizing for was, one, I know I wasted a shit ton of time in the last episode 10, was it? No, 11, where I kind of went through the comment cave again, and not knowing that I had already done that. So that was my bad. But more importantly, for the audio quality, starting from that episode on, was really weird. And it's funny because I used to always, in my previous playthroughs in Pokemon Sienna and, you know, Light Platinum, usually started out in Sienna, there was a lot of like little things and hiccups that would happen to me in terms of like recording, and that's because, you know, I was just getting used to even being able to record, because those were my first couple of episodes of, or just my first, you know, videos of any sort. There were a lot of like shortcomings that I experienced, and then that now looking back on it weren't that big of a deal, but I made a huge deal out of it just because I wanted the sort of quality of my videos to be really good, even though they were still kind of shit. But I remember before I used to have a shitty mic, and it would randomly get this like, I don't know how to explain it, but it would just get stuck in this sort of hum where like my audio would just be distorted and fucked up and you couldn't hear anything. But ever since then, you know, I've got a new mic and everything. What happened this time was that I used Audacity to record my audio, and when I captured the noise, so I can remove the noise from my audio so it sounds cleaner, I accidentally copied a different noise profile or something like that, which is why when I ran it over the noise reduction for my audio, it ended up coming all weird and fucked up. Which sounds a lot of techno babble, which it pretty much is. So, you know, TLDR, I fucked up a little bit, made a mistake, which messed up audio for this and, you know, pretty much everything else that was going on at the time, which sucks. But now it should be good. I even watched the audio this time to make sure everything was good, so it should be good now. But that being said, it's just, oh man, this sucks. I think it flinched me the first time. Oh, that sucks. That being said, it's just interesting considering two different things. One, that I was sort of trying to like do all these episodes. Oh wow, sunny day. I don't really need that though. You know, not just for Uranium, but like for everything that had going on. I tried that day to like record everything and just get everything out because I just wanted to get really ahead on everything. And then I end up fucking up like pretty much half of the stuff that I did that day, or well, that day, pretty much all of the stuff that I did that day. So it's just ironic how when you don't stop and you try to rush through things and you know you're not patient and stuff, always something goes wrong. Like it never ceases to amaze me how true that is. I don't want to go that way. Doesn't seem to be much that way except the Pokeball. I guess I'll grab it. Oh no. But in addition to that, it also sort of let me realize how much I've sort of grown from this entire experience, because before I would have put up those episodes and I would have been pissed and, you know, fucking, I just wanted to tear shit up because I was like, oh, I can't believe that happened. That's the worst thing that would have ever happened. Ugh, no one's gonna give a shit now. I'm garbage. And now I'm kind of like, you know, it happens. Like, fuck it. Like, I'll just not do that again and I'll just keep an eye out, you know? It's just interesting how much I've grown. As I don't know if so much as a person or just in general as a content creator. Not even so much in terms of my content, just the way that it's made and the way that I handle things. It's just interesting how these kinds of things just come with like experience, you know? So I'm just gonna make my way back to somewhere. Ah, here we go. Oh, we gotta go all the way back around. I'm just gonna go heal. I don't think it's this way. I think it's actually. Oh fuck. Oh, well, there's this pecha berry I planted like yesterday. And I only had one, now I have two. That's pointless. I wish it would have given me at least 3. Whatever, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it back here to Rochfale town and just go ahead and heal up and then go take on that hiker. Nope, no bite. Bah, I'll take out my sudden irrational rage on you! There's also something else really interesting is that, oh, poop. Oh wait, no, that's a good thing. Never mind. Yeah, I thought I had you know, I went into it thinking like, oh yeah, water type trainer, right? Not thinking I still had Luna up front. But no, Birdo's good. I taught Birdo Giga Drain, which I found somewhere. I also took on a lot of the random trainers all about. But yeah, it's just, whoops, not confusing. I know this thing's a psychic type, so I went ahead and I used confusion, thinking because it's a psychic type, confusion will work. That's a mistake. But yeah, it's just it's interesting thinking about that now, because I also used to do something really sort of, I don't know if unnecessary, but what I used to do was after I recorded a video, you know, I'd have the video, the actual, you know, images in a video, I have that recorded. I also have the audio file, which is, you know, me talking. I would sit through the entire audio file, just have, you know, my headphones on and just listen for like any sort of like sudden bumps or like, you know, if I accidentally, you know, do that or like, you know, do a bunch of random, any sort of like, you know, cough, or if I, you know, do one of those or like any of that stuff, I would just listen through it and then edit it out, you know, go ahead and silence it. And that was cool because, you know, I really liked that my audio was good because I gave it a lot of, you know, care, but that also doubled how long it took me to make a video, because I would have to play the game, you know, record it. That's 10 minutes. Then soon after that, I would have to look through the audio. So if that's the video was 10 minutes, that's another 10 minutes that I have to go through. Once that's done, I have to put the shit together. That takes some time. We'll say 10 minutes, 5 minutes, depending on the type of video, because I didn't really do a lot in terms of editing. And once all that is done, I have to render the damn thing. That used to take me about as long as the video did almost. That's another 10 minutes. We're already at, you know, half an hour, 40 minutes for a video that's only 10 minutes, and that's one video. And then I have to upload the thing, which used to take me a long time as well. It's take me like almost an hour with my internet. I don't know why. So we're looking at, you know, basically like almost 2 hours for one video, which was ridiculous. Whereas now, things are a lot more streamlined, where it's not so much, but it's at least like an hour at most. Because at the very least, you know, it doesn't take me as long to upload, and rendering is a bit quicker. So that's that. But yeah, I took on a bunch of the trainers around, which is why I leveled up. Did you say Wimbledon? No, of course not, from Aliens. Why would I say that? What the hell is this? Whatever. I heard Wimbledon and I was like, tennis! Oh, but never mind. But unfortunately, Birdo's fainted once again. I gave it the Poison Barb. I also gave it Giga Drain, which I found somewhere, which was cool. And then my new favorite Pokemon here, Luna, I gave it Brick Break instead of Low Kick because I figured that would be a little more useful. And I had to teach it Rock Smash because I don't have Bashan or Yowman to rock or to smash rocks with, so I needed that. Nothing new on Farah. And I also went back and they might have even just started back up again. Let me take a look, because this game is pretty good with that. Yeah, I battled every single one of these guys, including Wilma here. just to level up everyone, but now I can go battle them again, which is good that this game has that. It'll be good when I have fly, so I can travel back to those places a lot easier, because it was really cool that I got to battle those guys, and they're a good experience. Sorry, but access to this area is restricted due to construction of the Tandor Championship site. Oh, well, that brings up a lot of things. One, it's cool that it's similar to Sun and Moon, where they're building the championship site, and you get to kind of like see them make it in action. But two, didn't you already have a championship? Wasn't Maria one of the previous champions? But I guess maybe they're making a new site or something of the sort. Ooh, Sableye. I kind of want to just go through this area without catching any Pokemon, running a Repel. But you know me, I gotta catch everything. I keep thinking that Luna is actually a normal type. But that's primarily because it's a fighting type, and then fighting type can't do anything to ghost type, so that's why I'm confusing the two. Great Ball's fine. But I really like Luna so much. I noticed now that that yellow random shit is actually a cape. Which, you know, increases my likeness for it like tenfold. Like before it was like, oh, it's a cute little pup, and it has, you know, its tongue out, that's adorable. 10 out of 10 would catch again. But now it has, you know, a cape, and it's supposed to be like a superhero dog. Bro. Be amazed that I don't have an entire team of this thing. The only thing that annoys me is that I looked at its moveset. We're gonna call you Stabler. Fuck it. I don't know if that's the right way to spell it. Who cares? I was looking at his moveset, and unfortunately he learns close combat, or he does learn close combat, which is cool, or she I should say, but it doesn't learn it until level 45, and I could only get that by pre-evolution, because Luna evolves by Moonstone, which is unfortunately something I saw looking up for, you know, the sprite, for the, because I have to look for the sprites for the side card, I have to go on the wiki for it, and then scroll down to get the sprite, but unfortunately I kind of catch spoilers of stuff that I'm trying to avoid within doing that. Oh no, I think that was Iron Defense, because if it was Reflect I would have been able to break that, which is cool. That's what Brickbuck does. But anyways, yeah, she doesn't learn close combat, which is a really good fighting move, until 45. And I have to basically not evolve her until then. So I was like, oh, that sucks. But in addition to that, her evolution learns Drain Punch at like level 17. So that's a really good move as well. Would have been nice to have both of them, you know, Drain Punch to heal, close combat to do damage, like max damage. But I can only have one of those being close combat if I stay with Luna unevolved all the way up until level, what was it, 45, which is kind of high to have an unevolved Pokemon. So that kind of really made me sad. Because like I would have liked to just, I wouldn't have minded to evolve it now and then get Drain Punch if, you know, Drain Punch was in a reasonable range, but there's no way I can get that unless I go back, catch a lower evolved or a lower leveled one, evolve it right away to get Drain Punch. And I don't want to have the fully evolved Pokemon already, you know? It's just, it's a whole fucking mess. It's just really annoying. I always call these things a Galaga woman or Galaga man, depending on its sex. Because of that one episode in Johto where there was a guy where he thought he was Batman and he was like Galaga man. I always thought that was really cool. I have a bit of dilemma in that it's cool that all these trainers have a bunch of Pokemon, but I need to get some revives because everyone keeps fainting. Oh, a Mordrill. Oh man, I'd really like one if I didn't have if Luna wasn't a ground type. Oh, I'd love to. Well, I killed it. I guess that doesn't matter. I would have loved to get one. It has a really cool typing. It's ground steel, so it's like Excadrill. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's ground steel. So it's the same typing as Excadrill, which gives it a ton of resistance, which is cool. But I already have a ground type, and we have a Luna Pup here, which you can actually catch to get the Drain Punch, like I was saying. But again, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna make my way back once again to the what's it called? Rochfale Town? Was that the town? I think that was the town. I'm pretty sure it was Rochfale Town. Make my way back to Rochfale Town so I can heal up my guys one more time, and I'm gonna also make a stop by the Pokemart so I can buy some revives so that I won't have to be going back and forth as much as often. Or as much as often, is that even, that doesn't make any sense, does it? And I went the long way too, whatever. Oh no, this is the shortcut, there we go. Because we can just go down through here, and let's spare another one just because fuck it. And then here we go, we're in Rochfale town. But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. I would cut the episode, but I feel like it's been a bit too short. Alright, we're back. So in between healing up and everything, I went to the Pokémart, but unfortunately they don't sell repels, or sorry, they don't sell revives. So I can't buy any revives, so instead I just got a bunch of potions. In addition to that, I'm just gonna walk through this entire thing with said repels, just because I've already caught everything that's catchable. The only thing I haven't run into is what's it called? Oh no, you're gonna knock off. Oh no, that hurts. Ugh, stop with the damage. Ugh, Birdo, come on. Stop getting hit with everything. The only thing I haven't run into is a Barrel, which we already have, so I'm not gonna bother trying to look for one of those. Ow. That shouldn't do too much damage because I'm not weak to it, and I'm also not holding an item, unfortunately. I don't think there's really much. There's not many items that I'd use in, you know, Pokemon playthroughs, like, that I would have my Pokemon hold, aside from, like, you know, the Macho Burst, back in the day when I thought it was useful in terms of, like, playing through the game, not in terms of, like, you know, training competitively, or, like, obviously the experience share, which I could use, but everyone's pretty much, you know, a good level. I don't really need to use that. I guess I could use it on Birdo, because Birdo does seem to need a little bit of help. I don't know. I really like the way Birdo looks, but its typing isn't great. Doesn't really offer it much. I'm trying to think of another Pokemon that shares a typing with it, and I keep thinking Malamar. It also has like the same sort of mouth as Malamar, which is why I keep thinking that they're like the same type. But Malamar is actually a dark psychic type, which is an interesting typing, but it gives it a lot of weaknesses as well. In general, Poison type isn't great. They made it a little bit better in the 7th gen with, you know, Corrosion and Fairy types being so prominent, but aside from that, they're not really the greatest. What are you doing? They say training in extreme locations makes you tougher. Bring it on! That guy was pretty interesting. His name was Sasha, but he had a pretty interesting team. It also kind of reminds me that I didn't really discuss it before. If you remember in the Garlic Cake battle, he had a Bashan, he had a Lunapup, and he also had this thing called a Minion. It's like this weird bat-looking thing that I thought was also kind of cool. That thing apparently evolves into some like bat Dracula thing, but Lunapup and it are rivals. Lunapup is like the superhero dog, and Minion is like the villainous cat, which is cool. Which is also good since I didn't get him Minion, because one, I didn't think it was a cat. I thought it was a bat, but I guess it did both. But two, fuck cats. So what the point I'm trying to get. I don't mind cats nowadays. I'm a little bit more open to them, but I'm allergic to them. 1, 2, I got like assaulted by a cat once, so I don't necessarily think that they're the greatest animals. 3, I'm just naturally a dog person. And 4, they're just not nice animals, you know? Like, a lot of cat owners will say that, oh no, my cat's friendly. Like, no, it's not. Like, it's okay with you being around and you feeding it, but it just doesn't give a shit about you. Like, that's what I don't like about cats. They just don't care about you. Like, you could die and they'll be like, oh, cool. They'll wait a couple of days and then they'll eat you. Like, I'm sure that's like a myth, and there's no like actual science to that, but like I wouldn't put it past the fucking cat. Like, cats suck, man. Oh sweet, we made it out of here. I was gonna say, like, in sort of payment for fucking up last time, I was gonna try my best to at least get some decent progress and make it past this tunnel here. And now we're in Route 7, which has music from Hoenn. The route that we were in before, I really like the music from there. But I don't know where that was from, so I'm just gonna go ahead and casually come here and pick up this Pokeball. And I just go into this house. Hopefully, I'm hoping this is a rest house where you can actually rest in. Yes, that's exactly what it looks like. Hello, welcome to the beach resort house. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes, please. Perfect. Alright, so that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time, we'll take on Route 7 and make our way to, that's the radio. We're making it, that's not where we are. We passed the tunnel. We passed Rochfale. Wow, we're actually all the way up here somewhere? Wow, I didn't even notice we went through so much. We're in the Tandor Sheets. We're gonna make our way to Bell Beach City, which is where we're gonna get our next gym badge. Stay fresh.